Anyways, as everybody knows, we are talking to Heavy Sports Jets digital reporter Paul Esden Jr., our friend, who will follow me on social media after the show. I love you, man. I want to contend and continue building our friendship and contend against you on some of the things that you say on social media, because there are some great things you say and some outlandish things, but that's what makes you you. That is what makes you.
Well, I appreciate that. And by the way, the follow is the next step in the relationship. I slid the note over. I said like, and I've seen your response. It's been slid back to me, and I will accept that and move forward. So I appreciate the evolution.
I do like the
of this
Jets
thing.
hat. I do.
It's beautiful.
I do. I love it.
Thank you very much. I try to mix it up.
Yeah, you do. And I should have worn my Jets hat too, but I have a bunch of them too.
Appreciated
a lot of fantastic amount. As a matter of fact, I might put one on just for you when Speedy asks his question right now.
Oh, beautiful.
All right, go find your Jets hat while I ask you this question. So we've heard them linked to a bunch of veteran quarterbacks now amidst all the Zach Wilson rumors. So which one do you think you would want the most of the ones that are realistic, and which one do you think is the most likely for you?
Okay, so those will probably be two different answers, but let's see. Who would I want? Again, because I think they're all in tiers. And there we go. Here's the production team as we're getting back in. Look at that. Oh, wow, that's nice. That's fresh. Is that the brand new established in whatever the?
That's right. That's right, baby. Look at that. I've got both of them. I've got both of them, baby. I got both of them.
All right. Okay, well, since we're just new follow buddies, maybe you could send me a gosh darn Christmas present.
There you go. I might just do that.
Appreciate that. So
I might just
slide in the DMs, please. But just Speedy Petey's question. Like I said, I think it's tiers. I think there's the dream people, right? The Lamar Jacksons of the world. I think that's like this dream that I don't think is realistic. Because, again, for that to even be possible, Lamar has to burn every bridge and say, like, fuck you, Ravens. I'm not signing with you, so you better trade my ass because I'm never playing again. You can franchise tag me, but you can't find me because technically I'm a free agent until I sign that franchise tag. So you can't find me. You can't do anything. And Lamar's made a lot of money in his rookie contract, and he has endorsement deals and stuff. So maybe if he wanted to, he could push to that length. But until he does, that's nothing more than a pipe dream. So really, the quarterback you want to shoot for me is the highest possible, because I think what the Jets found out this year is that, at the very least, you're a quarterback away from being taken very seriously as a playoff contender. Now, is that Super Bowl contender? I don't know. I guess it depends on the quarterback you get. But if you get that missing piece, and if that's all that's missing, Robert Saleh, Joe Douglas have to go into a room after the season, however it ends, whether it's playoffs, no playoffs, say, okay, we need a quarterback. Who's it going to be? Let's swing as hard as we can on whoever that guy is. So to me, again, if Lamar is possible, you go for Lamar. But really the name I would want best for the Jets is Aaron Rodgers. I think that he's been a back-to-back NFL MVP. While he struggled this year, is the most interceptions he's had since 2010, which, by the way, is also the year they won the Super Bowl. A wink. But if you really want to look at that for the Aaron Rodgers thing, is that I believe it's really the circumstances that are sucking more so than Space Jam. His powers have been taken away.
Well, look at that.
This year, all of a sudden, he sucks and he's over the hill. So for me, I feel like he's just a really good player, but everything has collapsed around him. The Devontae Adams trade, throwing passes to Christian Watson. You mentioned the jet screen thing of the 3 wide receivers in a bubble. I think someone mentioned that on my show earlier. Actually, I'm throwing all my shows together. But someone mentioned it where they were all blocking instead of anyone coming back for a pass. So it's the same thing that happened in Green Bay. So he gives him the signal. He goes, hey, Christian. And then he throws it. It skips at his feet like a rock on the pond. Devontae Adams catches that for a touchdown. So, I just feel like the Packers thing is it's just run its course. LaFleur had 13-3, 13-3, 13-3. Everything's great. And then everything imploded this year. So I don't think it's Aaron Rodgers just magically he sucks now. I think he's good, but everything around him sucks. And plus he had the thumb injury, which I can only imagine trying to throw a football with a broken thumb.
He still was pretty good.
Aaron Rodgers would be the name I would like to see to answer that part of the question. Who I think it's going to be, I think the betting favorite has to be the player in multiple senses, the one that has connections and the one that's guaranteed to be a free agent. That's Jimmy Garoppolo. Of course, Jimmy Garoppolo would be crazy, not at the very least, to just meet with the Jets, just to see. Because of the renegotiation with the 49ers, he can't be franchise tagged. So, again, he's guaranteed to reach free agency no matter what. They can't franchise tag him. They can't do anything. He is going to be a free agent. And I imagine near the top of his list is okay, Where can I get paid a lot of money? Okay, a lot of places. All right, where can I go where I think the system's just going to accept me? The same system I just had in San Francisco, and all the coaches there. Again, there's LaFleur, there's John Benton, there's Saleh, and everybody over there. So I think that's a softball to me. Again, it scares the shit out of me. You asked me two separate questions. Who would I want to see and who I think it's going to be? Those are separate answers. I'm afraid to all hell that he's been healthy one season in his entire 7-year, 8-year, 9-year career, whatever it's been, and it's 2019, and they went to the Super Bowl that year. That's good. But wait a second, he's only been healthy that 1 year? That's bad. So to me, I don't know if I want to pay him $30+ million a year on a 3-year deal for like, let's say 85-90 million, and he gets hurt in the first week. I'm like, so we're exactly back where we were in 2022. Because if you throw that kind of money around, you can't then get a competent backup. You won't have enough money for the whole world to go around. So,
again, you're saying they won't sign Mike White for a 6th time?
No. Please
right,
don't.
yeah. So to my point, Aaron Rodgers would be my pick, but I think the Jets will go after
Well,
Jimmy
don't
Garoppolo.
forget about Derek Carr. So I think he'll be available.
He's possible as well. He could straight up get cut. He could be traded. I mean, there's a lot of things on the table. And I know Derek Carr, apparently all Jet fans think he sucks.
No,
he would
doesn't.
immediately be the most decorated quarterback in Jets franchise history.
100%.
In every major category. Like, that's not even an opinion. Like, literally his passing yards right now, he's got like 35,000 to change. He'd be number one in Jets history by over 8,000 passing yards. Touchdowns. He has 47 more than the next closest guy in first place. So all of the numbers, he'd immediately be the best quarterback they've ever seen. And I know that offends a lot of people.
Yeah,
but so that's someone that would intrigue me greatly. And I imagine the Jets, at the very least, like I said, will kick the tires.
How about I just throw a couple of baseballs at those Jet fans? Because
there you go. There you go.
Maybe knock them out because they have absolutely no idea.
Very Eagles of you. Very Eagles.
Well, somebody's got to be gifted. Before we let you go, who do you got this weekend? Seattle and Jets, and what do the Jets need to do to win?
To me, this is, again, as close to a 50-50 game as you could get. Both teams are literally 7-8. Number two, they're both playoff lives are on the line. Now, if the Jets lose, they're out. If Seattle loses, technically they're not out. They could still get in with only one win in these final 2 weeks. And then they would need a little bit of help next week. But I think actually that weird factor actually benefits the Jets. You know that there's no other way. You have to win. You can't convince yourself saying, all right, well, if we lose, we can still backdoor in. No, like it's over. Like as soon as they lose, it's over. So I think that actually helps the Jets. That playoff boat has already started heading into this week. As opposed to Seattle, at least in the back of your mind, you know it's not do or die because at least you have a chance. So I think that weird mentality is going to slightly benefit the Jets. The Jets don't have a good history of traveling to Seattle, but the Seattle team has not performed very well. Look at their injury report heading into this game. They had like 7, 8, 9 guys on the injury report versus the Jets who only had 3 or 4. So, the injuries, both teams are slumping. I think the Jets win. It's going to go one of two ways. My prediction is it's going to be a low-scoring, gross game. It's going to be like 18-15 Jets, and that's disgusting.
6 field goals versus 5.
Nice. Yeah. See, exactly. Now that I've said that, though, it's going to be 48-45. So take that with a grain of salt, I suppose. But
wait,
I think it's going to be an ugly
45
game.
points. You sure about that?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You know what? On second thought,
Mike White's the next Peyton Manning. Look at that.
See, there you go. I saw Connor Hughes of SNY. He said he had a dream that Mike White throws 5. He had a dream earlier this week that Mike White will throw 5 touchdowns against the Seattle Seahawks. So we'll see. But I think the Jets are going to play up for him. I think that obviously the locker room loves him. He's an upgrade over what they've had, so he's going to give him some life. And the Jets defense has played really well all year. I mean, they're 7-1 if their offense scores more than 18 points. I think that's the stat. So if we get to my 18-15, I guess that's 8-1. For the New York Jets. So, I think they win the game. I think it's ugly. But, again, you'll take an 18-15, 1-2. I mean, you'll take a win's a win. So, especially after all the
Paul, I had a dream in the 1960s. I slept with Marilyn Monroe. Did I?
Wow, that sounds like
fun. I mean, come on.
Congratulations on that.
Well, thank you. Somebody needs to sleep with her. I mean, she slept with everybody else, so there you go.
Hey-o.
Paul, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you as always, and we will talk to you a lot sooner than later. How's that sound?
I was about to say, all right, I'll see you guys in a year. Thank you very much. God bless.
4 months. Don't let him lie to you.
At Errol Marks 34. ERROL.
ERROL. Uh-huh.
MARK has 34. Okay.
4.
There you go. Now,
excellent.
I don't know if he actually wrote on that piece of paper, but yeah.
Do we even know if it's paper? Hold on. Do we even know if it's paper?
Look at that.
Okay.
He did.
There we go.
He
Solidified.
did.
Yeah.
There he goes. I love it.
Proof.
I love it. I love it.
Boom.
And I will follow you. Worldwide Sports Radio. Speedy, you follow him.
Yeah, can we get a worldwide? I've been on the show like once a year. I'm
sorry.
Santa Claus, and I can't even get a gosh darn
You do
follow.
look
What
like
the
Santa
hell?
Claus. We just need to paint your beard white, and you would be Santa Claus. Yes, you would.
Yeah, whatever you could do for a follow.
Ho,
I guess,
ho.
So, there you go.
Merry Christmas. Maybe a good Christmas gift would be the Jets actually making the playoffs. How's
God
that
bless.
sound?
That'd be nice
bless.
for the first time in 11 years.
And that's what you would call a Christmas miracle.
It would be.
In every sense of the goddamn word.